We welcome you to Los Angeles. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport, Luis Domingo. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. I mean, this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
Just about set to go and getting to start, Shohei Ohtani. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Smith makes the catch. One up, one down. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Sean Bouchard stands in now and watches strike one.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
One down, base is empty. And that's outside. It's a ball and two strikes. And that one hammered. That's going back. Back some more. And it is gone. He'll circle the bases. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Base is empty, one away. And now the right fielder, Nolan Jones. There's a strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That one off the mark, and that is ball one. Wouldn't chase that time. Left-hand batter waits. Fouls one off. 2-2. One run across in the frame so far here in the second game of the series. Right side, Ramirez. Fires over to first. Two gone.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Two down, nobody on.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That's in there.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
2 outs. That one fouled off, 2-2. Kicks and fires. Stays alive. Two down. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And the home team down a run. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound today, Cal Quantrill.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Here's a big power threat, Shohei Ohtani. And he deals. That one's in there. 0-1. Ripped to third and caught. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Luis Domingo.
Simply put, Boog, I mean, one of the elite players in the game, arguably the best player in the game, just an absolute unbelievable talent. Always so much fun to watch him go out there and do his thing. Sit back and enjoy the show, and hopefully he's able to do something special in this one.
Here's Mookie now. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. That clips a corner.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
And now 1-2. Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. Popped up, drifts towards it, makes the grab, 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder, Juan.
And now it's Juan Soto. And he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. That one finds the zone. Strike one. And a foul ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Dodgers go down quietly. They trail here 1-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine, Danny Jansen to hit here.
Danny
Jansen in his 7th season, hitting 5th in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. And the right-hander back to work. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
At the belt and fires. And that just misses. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
Caught him looking for the K.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday, another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Brendan Rodgers, the next to hit, takes outside. One out, base is empty. Next pitch is downstairs.
Back back breaking pitches away as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think confidence level is raised right here.
2-0. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooked foul. One down, base empty.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it meant. You know, feel for umpire strike zone is something that pitch and hitters really have to about and work from game to game, something at bat to at bat.
Bounce to the side.
Talk about being able to dial first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman mitt.
Colorado is Gil Tovar. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. And a good eye there. 2 outs, base is empty. That one misses, and now 3-0. And there's a strike. Foul ball. Got him swinging. 1-2-3 go the Rockies, but they lead it 1-0. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. The batter now will be Will Smith. The wind and the pitch. Strike on the inside corner.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Fly ball down the line. On the move towards foul ground. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Fires to first on the run. Save!
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
And the right-hander deals. Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
First and second, no outs. Here's Muncy to hit. Just missed.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure these guys are chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Quantrill back to work. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The 1-1. That's hard hit on the line. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The throw to third. Close play, but in there.
Now, we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Batting 7.
2 on, 1 out. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Check swing, and that's a ball.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Double play ball to second. There's one. Got him. The double play cuts down the potential tying run.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Back here at Dodger Stadium. New inning getting started. So in now for Colorado, Ji-Man Choi. Ohtani back to work. On the ground, right side. Nice grab. Throws from his knees. It's there, and that's a great play.
Look at how he dives right there. Is able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
Next to hit, Gilberto Celestino. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
And that's in for a strike. And that's in there at the knees.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. And down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Magical in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. The next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Two down, nobody on. That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Luis Domingo.
The center fielder, Luis Domingo.
The pitch. Up and in, ball 1. And another ball. Quantrill back to work. Hit on the ground to the right side. Choi takes it to the bag. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
The second baseman, Danny Ramirez.
Danny Ramirez.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Just missed. Home team down a run here in the last half of the 3rd. And a foul ball. And the pitch. And he chases that one. That's the 2nd out.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Ohtani in the box now. No balls and a strike. The Dodgers trailing by a run here in the second game of the series. And that's outside. And that's ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 outs. And they'll do it again. Righty delivers. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They're down 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the fourth. Here's the left fielder, Sean Bouchard. Here comes a pitch. And he lays down a bunt. Muncy, leadoff hitter, retired in the fourth.
Well, I think the defense was anticipating something here because they were really ready to defend as that ball was put down. Nice little drag bunt, but they get the out. Way to go.
Now here's Nolan Jones. Grounded out his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. Nice grab on the run. And there's 2 away.
The third baseman, number 24.
Ryan McMahon getting ready to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Soto gets under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here in L.A., John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Mookie Betts. And the pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Got him. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Here's one. So 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First pitch misses. Away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And there's a ball. Next one is off the plate. And that's ball 3. Let's see if he gets anything to hit here. That's in for a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Next offering in there for a strike. Full count now.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And there's ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Smith up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. There's a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Swung on, belted. That's back. And that one's gone. A two-run shot, his 4th home run of the season. And now they're out front. It's 2-1. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. On the outside corner, and it's 0-1.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
Freeman hits it in the air. Celestino makes the grab. 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Max Muncy. 0 for 1 so far. Late on that fastball.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
The pitch. And down on strikes he goes. And that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's Jansen to hit.
Number 9.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across. This is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. But all these Rockies, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Pitch misses. Now 1-2. Got him. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Now it's Brendan Rodgers. Grounded out his first time. In there at the knees for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Good eye in that spot. And the righty deals. And a ball evens the count. Goes down looking.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Ezequiel Tovar. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Tovar, 23 years old. And he's a former National League Gold Glover. And the 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Two down, nobody on. Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Rockies are down quietly. They're down 2-1. Back here at Chavez Ravine, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, Teoscar Hernandez. The pitch. Just missed. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Lifted in the air, right center field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
The center fielder, number 25.
Luis Domingo steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. Back, gone. He circles the bases. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they add to their lead.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So one out, nobody on. Danny Ramirez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swings that one, 0-1.
1 strike.
One out, bases empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. That one fouled off. And he hits a ground ball right side, and he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shohei
Ohtani at the dish now. Shohei actually hit a few home runs against Los Angeles before signing with the Dodgers as a free agent.
Yeah, that's right. And in fact, Ohtani's first home run against the National League team happened when he was playing against the Dodgers.
Fought off foul. Righty to the plate. Up the middle. Tosses to first. And that is that. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
Ji-Man Choi.
And a pitch. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Domingo sizing this one up. Squeezes it. One down.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Next for Colorado, Gilberto Celestino. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. In the air, right field. That one gets down for a hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Nick Madrigal. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Late with the swing there. Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. There's a line drive to left field. Brings it in.
Now batting, left fielder, Sean Bouchard.
Now the left fielder, Sean Bouchard. He's already homered in this game. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Fastball for a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. To second, and he's out. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the... Back here at Dodger Stadium. Here's Mookie now.
Leading up for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Mookie.
The right-hander back to work. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Matt Cook. Gilbreth warming up as well. Ripped on a line. Bouchard pulls it in on the run.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
Juan Soto now. He's 0 for 1. Not even close there. And that is ball 1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
That one finds the zone.
1 strike.
Strike 1. Soto leads off first with 1 away. Late on that fastball.
0-2.
The 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Quick 3-pitch strikeout, and you look at the sequence. The plan was clearly to work him inside. Didn't want to let him get his arms extended, make him a little bit uncomfortable in there, and he ended up overmatching him in the process. That's one you have to take note of as a hitter for next time you come to the plate.
Freddie Freeman now at the plate. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Wouldn't chase that time. Next offering is down
2
low.
balls, 1 strike.
There's a strike at the knees. On the ground, right side. He handles it himself. What a play. Inning over. 1 left for LA, and the score stays 3-1. So up next, Sean Bouchard. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
And a pitch. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And a foul ball. Kicks and fires. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-2. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Jonathan Loaisiga looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Gratterall getting loose as well. And here it comes. Pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So in now for Colorado, Nolan Jones. And a big swing and a miss.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Tying run at the plate. Base hit right field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Ohtani will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Righty reliever out of the pen, Brusdar Graterol.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ryan McMahon. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. That's off the mark, and the count is 1-1. There's a strike. So the tying run at second. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And he deals. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. The tag, and he's safe.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
First and second, no outs. And here's the catcher, Danny Jansen, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Fastball for a strike. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. And he takes one right on the black. And it's 0-2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed or way.
That misses. And the count is 2-2.
Ball, 2 straight.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Brendan Rodgers digging in for the Rockies.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Strike one.
No ball. 1 straight.
And that one fouled off. Oh, 0-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a swing and a miss, and there's 2 away.
Now, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. Right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Tovar in the box, lays off for ball 1.
Go straight.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Out to short. Betts. They take the force out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Lucas Gilbreth.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
The third baseman.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
The wind of the pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
So man aboard. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Breaking ball inside. Ball 1.
1 ball. No strike.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
So digging in, Luis Domingo. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Danny Ramirez. That's out to center field. Celestino under it. Corrals it. And that is the inning. So the Dodgers leave one, but they're up 3-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jonathan Loaisiga.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And now the hitter, Ji-Man Choi. He's been a great free agent sign. Here comes a pitch. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. Line drive, base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. Did a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Pinch hitter coming on, Elias Diaz. Big spot for him here. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 strike.
With the tying run on at first, and we're at the top of the 8th. At the belt and fires. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. On the ground to the left. Muncy. Now a jump throw. Awesome play there.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Back to the top of the lineup. Next to hit for the Rockies, Nick Madrigal. There's the strike. Fouled off down the right side.
He's fallen behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
Now the number 2 hitter, Sean Bouchard. He's already homered here in this one. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the second game of the series. And that one is inside ball 1.
1-1.
Next pitch is outside. So the tying run at second. Next pitch in for a strike. It's 2-2. And another ball.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
Choi at second with 2 down. He goes down looking. The Rockies strand 1. They're down 3-2. Now into the game, Brenton Doyle. He'll be patrolling center field.
Number 10.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Ball to strike. The pitch.
Oh.
Outside corner. There's a strike.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Betts in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And that's off the inside edge. Now 2-0. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That misses, and that's ball 3. Fastball for a strike. Kicks and deals. Out to short. Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder,
Juan Soto steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
2 outs. That one misses, and it's 3-0. Will Smith waiting for a turn at the plate. And now the lefty right through there for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Now this is in the air down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
The wind and the pitch. That one ripped. And that is gone. He leaves the yard to right. And they add on. It's 4-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving for just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
No.
And here is Will Smith.
1 ball, no strike.
Two down, nobody on. Fastball for a strike. That's in there. And the count 1-2.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Last chance coming up for the Rockies. We're back. It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Sean Armstrong.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Now it's the right fielder, Nolan Jones. 1 for 3. The pitch. Off the mark there. 1-0.
1-0.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And another ball.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
The pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And the count's full. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here comes a 3-2. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
McMahon in the box now. Takes strike 1. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. J.P. Fireisen looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. With the tying run at the plate, here at the top of the ninth. Next offering misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
There's a strike at the knees, and the count 1-2.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Making a move at first, and here's the pinch runner, Benny Montgomery.
Benny Montgomery.
First and second, no outs. Danny Jansen digging in for the Rockies. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. First and second, no outs here in the second game of the series. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Next pitch misses outside. And the count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, J.P. Fire Ice.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
He's 2 outs away. Brendan Rodgers digging in for the Rockies. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And fouled off. So the tying run at second. Swings and misses. 0-2 now. Just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
2 on, 1 out. And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. 2 out.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Rockies down to their last out. And now here is Ezekiel Tovar. The shortstop takes the ball. Two on, 2 outs. To the left side, but it is well foul. The 1-1. They're down to their final strike. 1-2. The Rockies down to their final strike. On its way to the corner. And that will drop foul. The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon for the
高評価チャンネル登録をお願いします。